Hey, Cheap Air Gunner, Cherokee Steve here. Just had some free time and I'm down here in my basement. I'm going to be doing some shooting for the first time in quite a while. I've got the Hudson Bully out and I'm just going to be shooting some 140 grain round ball. We try to get some velocity numbers on the Crony and hopefully I'm going to try to shoot an entire clip, 7 shots. So I've got it loaded up and it's all ready to go. So might be kind of a boring video, but it's a video nonetheless, which I haven't done on air gunning in quite a while. So hopefully everything goes okay. Let's start shooting safely. Safety's on, safety's off. .783. I don't think I had the bolt completely closed on the first one. .774. .758. .744. .731. I should be writing these down. I think that might be it. .717. And that's the clip. I went from a full fill. Let's see, I'm having a hard time seeing this. Down to about 150 bar. Double check that. Safety's back on. I should have done that before I moved the gun. Went from 250 bar down to just a little bit over 150 bar. So 7 discharges, really 6 shots. The first one, as I said, I didn't have the side lever closed all the way. That cost me some velocity. I think it measured 61 feet per second. Uh, I could tell the way that the ball just dropped when it got to the target that something was amiss. But 6 good shots after that, and 783 was that first, I believe, was the first one, and you could see that steady drop all the way down to 717 was the last shot. But that's with 140 grain round ball. And I will get some calculations as far as any FPE goes, foot-pounds of energy, and we'll see what the high and the low was for that. 45 caliber Hatsan Bully. So, calculating that out, my highest velocity reading of 783. That gets 190.6 foot-pounds of energy. Down to 717, which is 160 foot-pounds of energy. Now, relatively speaking, as far as 45 caliber air guns go, that's, pretty low in my opinion, but it is shooting the lightest ammunition that you can get, pretty much. The round ball, 140 grain round ball in 45 caliber. So let's just see when I shoot my heaviest ammunition, what I get velocity wise. I just did a refill on the gun. It's actually just a hair below its maximum fill of 2.5 bar, but let's see what I can get regardless. And I will update on exactly the weight of the heavier ammunition. Let's see, I'll grab one and I'll weigh it on my scale here. This is the slug I'll be using. .248 grain is what it is checking. 248 versus 140. I'll use that single shot tray that I made and did an earlier video on to get it loaded up. The shot tray, slug, nice fit, doesn't drop out. Let's get her loaded up and see what it does. Got the shot tray installed and the slug is loaded. Safety is on. Let's see what I get here. If I can get something. I just got a battery low message on my chronograph. Forgive me, I'm going to have to switch out that battery. Shutting it off and turning it on just gets me the same message. My battery is low. I will have to change it. A new 9-volt battery to go in. Okay, new battery is in the Crony. Hopefully I don't get an error reading. Take our chance. I got a single shot in, 248 grain slug. Let's see if I can get a reading, and if so, what it is. I did get a reading. That's not going to work. Let's see. Give me a chance here. It was 654. So, 248 grain slug shooting at 654 feet per second. That comes out to 235.6 foot-pounds of energy. Now that seems to be the norm for what I have always seen from this gun. It's been sitting for quite a while. I'm glad that nothing performance-wise has been affected by that. It's below what Hotson claims, but it's something I'm satisfied with. And again, my general purpose, eventually I would like to do some hunting with this rifle, medium-sized game, and it is by far, it's the most powerful air rifle that I own. So that 235 is pretty much, right around where it is. I've been going through some older velocity numbers with those same slugs, and that seems to be pretty consistent with a velocity number at that weight of a slug on a full fill. So, once again, my fill, just to before I started the video, for those first 6 shots, 7 actually, but with the round ball, I refilled with my carbon fiber tank, which was completely filled up to 4,500 psi. That took it down to about just over 4,000 psi, refilling it from where the gun was. Now, having shot it and took it down, shot the round ball and took it down to about 150 bar, I was able to get that second refill just under a full fill, not quite 250 bar, but just below that, which is where this shot was taken with this slug. So 2 refills, pretty much, with just below a full refill on the second one, with my 90 cubic inch carbon fiber tank. I will do a refill again with my small portable compressor, and maybe do a video on that and how long that takes to get it. I'll do some more shots, get it down lower, and maybe get down to that 150 bar again, and then see what type of time-wise it takes to refill it with the portable compressor. That's about it. This is the first video in quite a while. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too boring. So you guys, shoot safe.